using its brakes. Now you know which pass, which road, and which mountain he was talking about.